New Google AI agent is insane. You're doing this the hard way. You're spending hours doing tasks that take minutes. Copying, pasting, switching tabs, repeating yourself. You're doing the same thing over and over every single day. And the worst part is a better way. Most people don't even know it exists yet. Google just changed everything with their AI agents. And if you're not paying attention, you're going to get left behind. I'm the digital avatar of Julian Goldie. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what Google's new AI agents are, what they can actually do, and how you can start using them to save serious time in your workflow. And I'll show you the one thing that makes these agents completely different from anything you've used before. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to understand something about AI that most people are completely missing right now. Let's get into it. So first, let's talk about what most people think AI is. They think it's a chatbot. You ask a question, it gives you an answer. That's it. Look, that's useful. It's not what Google just built. Here's how Google's own team explained the difference. Large language model is a brain in a jar that knows facts. An agent is that same brain with hands and a plan. That's the shift, and it's a massive difference. Google gave a perfect example. Say you have a party planning agent. Normal chatbot would just give you a guacamole recipe, but an agent checks your calendar to pick a date, emails your friends to see who's free, orders the avocados through a grocery delivery service. It builds a Spotify playlist based on what your friends like, all on its own. That's the leap. Google is now making this available to everyone. Let me walk you through what Google actually released, because there's a lot here and I want to make sure you understand what each piece does. The first big thing is the Agent Development Kit, or ADK. This is an open source framework so developers can build their own AI agents. It's free to use, free to build on and designed, so you keep full control over how your agent behaves. You're not plugging into a black box. You understand what it's doing and you can adjust it. Google also launched something called Agent Designer alongside this, a low-code visual tool that lets you design and test agents directly in the Google Cloud Console. So you don't need to be a developer to start experimenting. You can visually build your agent, see how it flows, and test it before deploying. That's a big deal for people who want to get hands-on without writing code from scratch. The second big thing is the Agent-to-Agent protocol, also called A2A. This was announced in April 2025. Problem before was that multiple AI agents couldn't really talk to each other. Your customer service agent couldn't hand off work to your data agent because they didn't speak the same language. A2A fixes that. It's an open standard that gives agents a shared language to collaborate across different platforms and vendors. When Google launched this, over 50 technology companies signed on immediately. In July 2025, that had grown to over 150 organizations, and Google contributed the protocol to the Linux Foundation, making it fully vendor neutral. Talking Salesforce, SAP, PayPal, ServiceNow, Workday, Adobe, building on the same standard. Third piece is Vertex AI Agent Engine. This is Google's platform for deploying and managing agents at scale. It's now generally available. Comes with Memory Bank, which lets your agents remember context between conversations. So the agent isn't starting from scratch every time you talk to it. It knows your context, your preferences, your previous work. That's what makes it actually useful day to day instead of just impressive in a demo. There's also a computer use tool in preview. This lets agents actually browse websites, fill in forms, and navigate apps in the browser automatically. It's an entry. Search any repetitive web task. An agent can now handle that without you touching it. Look, when I first started digging into all of this, I felt completely overwhelmed. There's so much moving fast. Agent Engine, DK, 2A, Memory Bank. It's a lot to keep up with on your own. That's actually why I created a community called AI Profit Boardroom. We've got over 2,000 members all focused on learning AI together and sharing what actually works. When something like this drops, members jump in, test it, and share what they find. Cuts through all the noise fast. Figured out which workflows actually save time versus which ones are just hype by learning from people in that community. If you're serious about using AI to improve your work and your skills, check it out. Link is in the description. Let me talk about what this actually looks like in the real world. Google released data from their 2026 AI Agent Trends report, and the numbers are real. TELUS, the telecommunications company, has over 57,000 team members regularly using AI and saving 40 minutes per AI interaction. That adds up fast. Quarry Bank used Google Cloud AI to direct 38% more users towards self-service and cut false positive fraud alerts by 40%. And according to Google's own research, more than half of executives in organizations using generative AI now report they have AI agents running in production, not in a test environment. In actual production. This is not a future thing. This is happening right now. Let me also explain where this is all heading, because this is the part most people are missing. Google's 2026 AI Agent Trends report describes what they call the agent leap, moving from single-task AI to agents that orchestrate entire workflows from start to finish. They describe it as building digital assembly lines where multiple agents work together, handing off tasks across systems automatically. Google used a real hiring example to explain how A2A works. You tell your agent the hiring criteria. That agent talks to a sourcing agent to find candidates. Sourcing agent hands off to a scheduling agent to book interviews. The agents can even coordinate background checks across separate systems, all inside one unified flow, with you reviewing output at each key step. That's what A2A is designed to do right now. And on top of that, Google is building toward agents that actually improve after they're deployed. Right now, most agents are static. You build them, ship them, they stay the same. What Google is researching is agents that take signals from real usage and human feedback, learn from them, and get better over time. The phrase they use internally is the learning loop. Agents that shadow experts, pick up knowledge on the job, and evolve. That's where this is heading. Let me address the question everyone asks at this point. Is this safe? Can you trust these things? Google's been clear about their approach. Agent Engine comes with enterprise-grade security. You can run agents in completely private environments. There's encryption for data at rest and in transit. Access controls are tied to your organization's existing permission systems. And agents have defined identities with context-aware policies, so they only access what they're supposed to access. The goal throughout all of this is human oversight. You're not just releasing an agent and hoping for the best. You set the guardrails. The agent does the work. You review the output. That's the model Google is building around, and it's the right one. So the big picture is this. Google has released a full ecosystem for building, deploying, and connecting AI agents, open source tooling, a communication standard backed by over 150 organizations worldwide, a managed cloud platform with memory and browser automation built in. Gemini 3, the model powering all of it, scored 1501 on the LM Arena leaderboard. That's not a marketing number. That's a real public benchmark. The shift happening right now is from intent-based computing. You stop telling AI exactly how to do something step by step. You tell it what you want, and it figures out the steps. That change in how you work with AI is what makes this feel completely different from anything before it. People who learn how to actually use this, not just know it exists, are going to work in a fundamentally different way to everyone else. That's the skill worth building right now. If you want to dive deeper into AI tools and actually implement them in your work, I recommend AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 people learning how to use AI effectively. Everyone shares real experiences. What's working? What's not? Which tools are worth your time? Which ones to skip or hype? Solid information and practical guidance from people doing the work. It's helped me stay on top of updates like this one and figure out how to actually apply them. Link is in the description if you want to check it out. And if you want the full process, the SOPs, and over 100 AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links are in the comments and the description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 58,000 members who are crushing it with AI. That's it for this video. See you in the next one.